Hello, in the previous videos we have introduced how to import the standard characters and animations into the Animecraft. And from this video I'm going to introduce how to import the custom character and animations into the Animecraft. So let's first take a look at some of the examples and understand the differences between the standard version and the custom version of the character and the animations. So let's open our the sample folder and go to the Adventurer FBX folder, and you can see that there are several FBX files in this folder, and there's a character with the standard pose. Let's drag and drop into the 3D viewport and get some of the preview. You can see this is the still frames, the model with the A pose. And there are some of the other animations related to this character, and all of those files they have identical the bone structure. Let's drag and drop this joke into the 3D viewport, and you can see this is an animation assets related to that character. And if we open the mapping window, you can see our system cannot find any one of the template for this character, and all of the mapping the markers are grayed out, and you can see there's no template. So this is the differences between the custom character and the standard character. Our system cannot recognize it, and it cannot extract the general animation data from that. This of course can be uploaded, but if we upload that, for example, let's click this import and uploaded this and then this assets to our library. Let's click cancel and create a new folder. Adventure. Okay. Let's put everything in this folder and click this import button. This is joke. And after importing the resource, you might notice there's a stop sign on the left upper corner of this GIF preview. That indicates this resource cannot be merged with any one of the character in the character library or exported to the Max or Maya characters. So this is not a standard one. And if we want to convert this one to the standard version, we have to standardize this kind of the character. So in this video, let me introduce how to standardize the bone structure and this character. So let's do that. Let's first switch to the character page, and in our example file, and drag and drop this character to the 3D viewport. There's a character with the standard pose. If your character is not in standard pose, there are several methods we can resume this character to the standard pose. The standard pose means the T pose, A pose, or some of the rest pose. Let's first import this character into the library. Let's click this one, Adventurer. Okay, and here you can see this character has been uploaded. But this character is also not a standard. But also this character is not a standard version. If you want to merge this character with other animation in the library, the system is not allowed to do that. And so we needed to turn this off and standardize this character. And let's first open the mapping window. You can see our system cannot find any one of the template for this one. To standardize this character, we need to map or set up this retarget for this character and then save and template for this character. So let's do that. And usually we need to start from the root. If there's the bone on the ground, please do not map that node. We usually start from the real root of the character. Let's do that. And the root of the neck and arm. In the middle, let's select any one of them. And the neck and the head. And let's continue. Shoulder the upper arm and lower arm, the hand, the upper leg, the lower leg, the foot, and the tone. You might notice there's a light that has been changed to the green if you mapped all the primary markers of this character. And of course we can continue and map the hand in the finger page. So let's do that. The more joints we mapped it, the more accurate the animation will be transferred. And I think I have finished all the mapping process for this character, and this character is in the standard pose. Now we can save all the results, for example the standard pose and the mapping result, into a template so that we can finish the standardized of this character. And let's do that. Let's click this save. Adventure, okay. Template. Okay, for example like this. And then let's close this window and open that mapping again. You can see our system automatically find this adventurer template for this character. That indicates our character has been standardized. And at this time, please notice that this data, this mapping data, is just applied to the scene from this template, but we are not save that. Here we needed to click this save, save this character, and this process means we saved all of this standard pose and the mapping data to the resource. So if we close this one and reopen the mapping window again, you can see that all of this the mapping result has been read from the scene. Please understand this clear. The template is just data externally from the Animecraft, and some of the data can apply to this character, but sometimes if we want to save that data, we needed to click this button. This button means we can save this, all of the result, into the character itself. So at this time, once we save that, it will read from the scene, and now there's nothing to do with the template. And of course you can do some of the modifications on the mapping data for the scene and the template. Let's first modify the scene. For example, those two torso bone, let's unmap them and select another two bones, and for example like this. And if we click the save, you can see if we open the mapping window again, the scene has been updated, but we needed to transfer this modification into the template. We have to save these of the result into the template. Let's click the save or save as. It's based on your needs. Adventure or template. And if you type the same name, it's already exists. It will overwrite the previous one. Let's click OK. And at this time, if we click this refined, you can see our system will automatically find the adventure or template for this character. And here, let's go to the bind pose and save the scene. You can see, and all of the result has been saved into this character. At this time, we can merge this character to any one of the motions in the character library. And let's click this one and enable the merge mode. There's no any of the warning. And let's switch to the animation library and select any one of them. For example, like this one. And you can see we can merge this character with any one of the character in the library. For example, here. This is the entire process of how to standardize a character in Animecraft. And in the next video, we're going to introduce how to import the animations of this character into the Animecraft. Okay, thank you very much. See you next time.